So why do you need an apartment?
Because Mom is on my case like all the time.
Typical Shayna.
Drink more water. Stop going to bed at 2 a.m. Don't drive blindfolded for a bird box challenge.
Stop leaving burger wrappers on the nightstand. Stop buying ATVs. Stop bringing stray dogs home. That is a coyote. You don't know the difference between a coyote and a damn dog?
She's just always policing me, and I can't live in a police state.
Welcome back. That was a clip from the new comedy series Blockbuster. It's streaming on Netflix, and our next guest stars in the show, but that is not the only thing keeping him busy. He has his new stand-up tour, Physical Therapy. He is performing at the New York Comedy Festival tonight.
He just can't wait to start talking here right now. Everybody, welcome to the studio. JB Smoove is here with us.
Yeah, good morning. Look at us, man. Yes.
How are you, brother?
Looking good today. Y'all both look beautiful. I like the coordination. You know. The brown is in.
Brown is back.
We didn't even talk about it. And look at you.
Look at
You
us.
came in like this.
We show up and we were all thinking the same thing.
Yes.
But you're staying busy. How have you been? Are you getting back out on tour? The pandemic now
This has been
kind of subsided.
Fabulous. You know, busy is good. You know, in light of everything that we went through. This is wonderful, man. I'm working on Curb. I'm working on the Blockbuster show, and my tour is just, woo, I'm like 6, 7 shows in, 3 more to go, and I'm done for the year. But don't worry, everybody, I'm going to rebook some new ones in the new year. So it's been fun, man. So,
Let's talk about the show. It's about the last standing Blockbuster show. When we saw it was a Blockbuster show, we thought people were saying it was a Blockbuster show, but it actually is a show about Blockbuster.
About the last Blockbuster. This is fun, you know, and I'm a Blockbuster baby, you know. Plenty of times I remember walking through the aisles and trying, which is different. How many times you sat, really, think about this. You're sitting on your couch, you're going through Netflix, and you're just going and going and going and going, reading the trailer and see if you like it or not. And you half an hour in, you're like, man, I can't find nothing.
Yep.
There's thousands of things on this. You can't find one thing. But I think because we were limited, it made your brain work different.
Yep.
Walk through those aisles looking for movies, and people were walking in the aisles looking for movies too. And you pick a movie up, and out of nowhere, someone said, hey, that's a pretty good movie right there. Check it out. You're like, oh, really? Okay. I'm gonna take a word for it. You know, it's like, that was like the personal part of, you love it, I'm gonna give it a try. Well, you know, you can't do it at home. I think Blockbuster had this unique thing, and I think the show has this nostalgia that takes you back to that time.
Yeah, that was a good Friday night.
Yeah,
Going to Blockbuster, right?
You grab a packet of popcorn,
Yeah.
some Twizzlers, and you ready to go. You ready to go.
Hey, you remember that? The new movie that came out, you go on a Friday and they didn't have a lot of copies, and if they had one left,
right?
Oh,
man.
You was like, man, what? Or you're waiting for something to come back in, and you just go crazy. Did it come back in yet?
Yeah, those were the days.
Let me check.
Tell us, Physical Therapy, the name of the tour.
That's the name of the tour, Physical Therapy.
Why that title? Tell us.
I always try to pick names that represent where I'm at in the immediate, because I think, you know, this tour, my style is physical. I'm a comedian that paints pictures on stage. I love to over-exaggerate things and make it come to life on stage visually. So, but I'm also a guy that loves to give good, bad advice. That's what I do with Larry.
Good, bad advice.
Yes. Love good, bad advice.
Because
there's more than one way to help somebody. You know, they just gotta believe in what you're saying.
Yeah.
Which is what I do. I say I'm a good salesman. I think to be a good salesman, you gotta convince people with what you're saying that you got their back, number one. And I think they gotta believe some of what you're saying, or believe there's another way of doing it. Okay. And I think may I elaborate, you know, podcast I do with my buddy Miles, all this kind of fits in what I'm doing right now. But at the same time, we're coming out of something crazy, which is a pandemic, and I feel like people need therapy. And I think there's some people who have this positive attitude, and they have an abundance of it to give away. Which I think that's a comedian's life. Yeah. We are really, honestly, aside from what we go through in the PC world, we really want people to laugh and be happy and understand we are all the same. And we all have our motives, you know, and I think once people believe really what comedians are here for is to take the weight off of the world a little bit. We have a different filtration system built into us where we can take it, reprocess it, and give it back to you in a fun way. But you gotta be willing to take it and not, you know, fight it.
Well, we love it. We love seeing you do your thing. But before, look, I think this is the first time we've had you in studio for GMA3. So before can you give GMA 3 some good, bad advice on your way out?
Ooh,
to the weekend?
ooh. Here's what I did one time. Now, I haven't seen 2. I don't know where 2 is at.
Okay.
But when we did, when we did the movie Pootie Tang, I told, that's one of my first movies. I love that movie. Yeah. So I told Chris we should do another one.
Okay.
But we call it Pootie Tang 3. That way people will say, oh, they had a 2? I didn't know they had a 2. Say I'm a marketing genius. I'm a genius.
You know what? You make a good point. We have a GMA and a GMA 3. There is no 2.
Everybody want to see 3 because they ain't trying to find 2. See? Take what I'm giving you. I'm not perfect. I can do this all day.
Okay, folks. JB, man, it's so good to see you again, brother. It's so good to have you. You can catch JB tonight here at the Town Hall for the New York City Comedy Festival. You can go online to find out when he's coming to a city near you. My brother, it is
We're
great.
going to go shopping together one day.
Let's do that, man.
Oh, yeah. I love it. The suit's on, baby. Suit game.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.